Ladies and gentlemen, I would say Happy New Year, but is it really happy? Welcome to a very unofficial League of Legends Champion Spotlight featuring Shyvana, featuring Aurelion Sol, featuring Smolder, the most original champion in League of Legends. Small Dragon? I know, impressive work here from Riot Games. When he was still an egg, Smolder got kidnapped by Noxus and forced to work for Riot Games. Horrible fate. Then his mother found him and she was also forced to work for Riot Games. That's why she is part of the champion. Now, before I spoil too much, let's jump straight into Smolder's abilities Champion Spotlight. His passive is stacks. You get stacks when you damage champions with spells or kill minions with Q. The more stacks, the more damage your abilities do, and your Q gets some nasty upgrades. Now, the Q is based on that one Pitbull song.
Fireball.
It's also point and click and it applies on hit effects. At 25 stacks, your Q becomes AoE and starts dealing damage to everyone around the target, and you get more stacks for the more people you hit or minions you kill. As you can see here, I'm getting 4 stacks per Q. At 125 stacks, things start to look a little unbalanced. Your Q starts firing explosions behind the target, and of course you get stacks for everyone you hit. Now if you think that's crazy, wait until you see what happens at 225 stacks. What the absolute f*** is happening? Well, at 225 stacks, Smolder becomes Brand, dealing 6.5% max health true damage, executing people below certain percent HP, and giving them permanent PTSD and Vietnam flashbacks. Now, did anyone say broken or was it just me? Kog'Maw's E, Smolder's W is a very unique spell. You slow and damage people in line, and of course you get stacks because of it. It's basically him sneezing fire on you. He's been forced to work for Riot, no wonder he's sick. Give the guy a break, Riot, honestly. Now, as you can see from my evidence-based research, this ability never hits, but always does. Broken! Literally. His E, Help Me God, makes him fly and attack the nearest enemy with lowest health. It also makes him fly above walls, but the duration is just not enough to make it out of Riot's HQ. You just can't leave. It's a kiting simulator, but kinda glitched. First you get stuck in the wall before going above it. Fix please. Smolder's ultimate is MOM! He calls his mom to help him. It's basically like Fizz calling his dad to fix his problems. Now, if his mom hits him, it heals him and she deals damage to everyone else, while also dealing more damage to the people in the middle. The ultimate has insane range, it's as big as the lane and deals decent damage. Here is a clip of the enemy Smolder stealing our Baron with ult, and if that's not a perfect segue to Smolder's gameplay Champion Spotlight. Now the gameplay is simple, spam Q, farm with Q, poke with Q and W, do whatever it takes to get them stacks. Remember, the passive is infinitely scaling, we wanna be bringing that late game scaling to the early game. Here is an example of a fight, I use my ult for some damage and then they just ain't. Listen, it's not my fault I get matched with these players, this is PvE. Keep in mind, you are a squishy boy, early game you are very easy to kill. Trust me, I know. Before I got to play with Smolder, I was forced into 30 support Pantheon games against Smolder. You just die, instantly. So in this game where we had Milio support who can protect me, we went crazy. Now, in this clip Senna is doing everything she can to feed the enemy Senna, but we end up killing her only because I got ignited that game, accidentally. Now, notice how I got my ultimate and I'm ready to show you my special move. I call this the like mother like son surprise attack. It's crazy, no one else will even think of doing that. Your ultimate is great for setting up fights. In this clip I see Qiyana on low HP and I ult her only so that the dragon decides to not deal any damage. What is this? I thought we were brothers. Then I go full on big boss melee range and we pick up some easy kills. Your E is great for dodging spells and kiting a Master E. Overall, this champion deals some LCS big damage, but at the end no matter what you do, you still lose cause the Master E is just better. With that being said, I think it's time for my favorite part of this Champion Spotlight, the community reaction to the teaser Champion Spotlight. Me personally, when I first saw the teaser I got excited. There is this big powerful black dragon destroying a whole army, and then this happens. As you can imagine, the community was ecstatic. Dog and then dragon, next time give me a capybara champion. New dragon champ, how about the Shivana rework? A talking dragon with perfect English and human face? Did Disney acquire Riot? He's giving me Yumi vibes. Now listen, if the champion is giving Yumi vibes, there's obviously something very wrong happening here. Acoustic Dragon, I was hoping he would be bigger and more monstrous, but it seems Disney champs rule on. Can you guys make an actual monster looking character just once? Oh my god, please change his face, he looks like a TFT thing. This looks like My Little Pony character, there is no explanation for this. His nose is ugly, fix it. I call him how I see him. A mistake. Missed opportunity, reinventing the wheel as a square. Overall positive feedback. Now, as usual, to put an end to this video, it's time for my honest opinion, Champion Spotlight. Is Smolder the easiest champion in League of Legends? Yes. Is Smolder fun to play? Yes. Is Smolder fun to play against? If you're mastery, yes. Thank you guys so much for watching this Champion Spotlight. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe and tell me in the comments what do you think about Smolder. I'll see you guys next time.
Fireball.